Hello there, and welcome to the Greater Rochester Disc Golf Club Match Play League Championships for 2021. I'm League Director Jeff Carson, and today we're bringing the final match in the Pro Division. We're at Churchville Park using the 2011 Am Worlds layout, which has 5 alternate holes west and north of the current layout. Those 5 holes, plus the first 4 holes of the current layout, make up the final 9. Let's meet our competitors. First up, Carson Reber, the number 1 seed, 982 rated, 10-0-2 this year, 19-0-3 for the past 2 seasons combined. Let's see if he can finish out his season undefeated. He'll be facing off against Jake Sutherland, 926 rated. He's a number 3 seed. He's an up-and-coming player with a powerful backhand and a powerful forehand. And I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Mike Roth, the 2021 AM champion, who defeated Sheldon DeMarco in 9 holes. And here we go, hole 1. 342 feet, we have mature pine trees lining the fairway. Jake's going to throw his Star Wraith nice and straight, doesn't drift left or right into those pines, and he parks it right under the basket. Carson Reber pulling out his Double G Halo Wraith. Nice and low, avoiding those branches of the pine tree. He leaves it a little bit long and a little bit outside. He didn't quite get that fade back he needed. He's about circle's edge for his putt. Oh, misses it just left. Jake taps this in. He's going to take an early... Takes an early 1-hole lead to start things off. On to hole 2, 326 feet. All wide open until you get to the ring of guardian trees surrounding the basket. That's on a small little hill there. Jake's going with a forehand. Destroyer. There's a little window on that left side, and he finds it. Good looking shot. It's inside the circle. Carson upped him with the backhand. Leaves it a little bit high, and I don't think he swung it quite around enough because he does get chewed up by those guardian trees out front. He's got a long jump putt. See if he runs it, or if he's just laying up, trying to put the pressure on Jake to make his putt. Looks like he's just laying up to see if Jake can sink his putt. Jake's around circle's edge here. He does have that rollaway opportunity, but he doesn't have to worry about it because he sinks it to take an early 2-hole lead with 7 holes to play. Hole 3, 347 feet. The parking lot is out of bounds, but I don't think either of these guys are going to have any trouble clearing it. Just a couple trees surrounding the basket, but nothing too difficult. That hyzer line is pretty open, but Jake leaves it a little bit short. Don't think it's going to be too bad, though, for putt. Carson, also with that backhand hyzer. He's short. Ooh, he gets chewed up by a puddle, looks like. And he's got to sink this putt to avoid going 3 down in the first 3 holes. About 40 feet away. Oh, under the branches and in. Early clutch putt to stop the bleeding. He really needed that one. Jake's got about a 20 footer to push the hole. Hole 4, 541 feet. Plays along the side of the creek there. You really just kind of want to get your shot out and into a good spot on the landing zone. Both of these guys have enough power to clear that corner with ease, so they really just want to get that disc in a spot where they can make their upshot. Carson pulling out a destroyer. A little low. I don't think he got the distance he wanted, but he gets a nice little bounce off of that tree to avoid a tricky stance on his upshot here. He's about 230 feet to go. Big spike hyzer. Perfectly parked. Jake lining up a forehand approach. Ooh, little low there. I don't think he was. I think he was trying to swing a maybe a flex or a hyzer, and I think he just left a little low. He's got a tree right in his face for his putt. No problems for him though. I know I would not have made that putt, so props to Jake on that one. I think Carson thought he was getting a hole here to chop that lead in half, but no dice. On to hole 5, 308 feet. OB Road and OB about 30 feet right behind the basket. And there's a couple big trees surrounding the basket, so it kind of takes the hyzer out of the play. Jake throwing a banger off the tee, but drifts it a little too much. It's playing with OB right there. We'll see if he made it in or not. Carson opting for a flex shot. I think he left it a little low because it's a bit shorter than he wanted to, but it's safe at least. Jake is out of bounds. That's kind of finishes him for the hole here because he's got to sink this putt. Valiant effort, but not quite there. Carson really just needs to not roll out of bounds when he's got the hole. And he does. Hole 6, 351 feet. There is a Mando tree on the left side of the fairway there to protect the soccer field. Carson, pin high with his Wraith. Nice, beautiful flex shot right there. Jake lining up. I believe that's a Wraith right there, but ooh, doesn't even come close to clearing that Mando there. Just did not. I think it was just a little early release because he left it a bit high and a bit left. Same situation as the last hole. He's got to sink this up shot. And Carson can just lay up. And so all of a sudden, we're all square. Hole 7, 340 feet. There's just one big guardian tree in front of the basket. Carson swings it out wide, but it doesn't come back. It actually leaves it long. Jake opting for that forehand with his destroyer. Let's see how he can bounce back after choking up the last 2 holes. And he's about pin high, but he's right next to that tree, and he is a bit right of it. Carson, jump putt from about 45, 50 feet out. Off the cage. That was almost a highlight reel putt there. Jake, no magic on this putt. Airballs it left side. Jake sinks this putt. Looks like we're going to be all square after hole 7. Hole 8, we're actually teeing off from current hole 7's tee box. Make it a little more challenging on these guys. Carson with the hyzer. He's well within circle 1 on that shot right there. Jake, the felon, swings that hyzer, but I think it fades out a little early on him. Bounces off the tree and just stays in bounds. That would have been a killer right there with only 1 hole left to play after this. He is incredibly lucky to stay in bounds there. Carson, though, can take a 1-hole lead with 1 hole to play. He sinks this, and he doesn't even come close. Doesn't even tickle the chains. He has got to be kicking himself right now. With only 1 hole to play, that could have been the dagger. We move on to hole 9, all square, 512 feet. You're about to see how far these two can throw. Carson with that double G Wraith. Nice big flex on there. Good distance, 431 feet. It's looking a nice jump putt to the basket. Jake. Good flex on that. Drifting a little bit, though. Hits that tree, but it doesn't seem to slow it down because he still gets a nice 441-foot drive out of that shot. Carson lining up a jump putt. I can't say I've ever been able to line up a jump putt for this hole. Nice little layup there to avoid getting into that rough right behind the green. Jake. Good bid. Oh, off the cage. Valiant effort there. Almost took it down with that putt. Hole 10. 490 feet. Nice big open shot for these two. Carson with a big anti-flex. Gets all that one, 415 feet. Nice easy jump putt to the basket. Jake pulling out his Wraith. I think he shanked that one a little bit because it's on that right side. You don't really want to be on that right side there. He did hit that tree. I think it saved him because it was drifting into that creek. So he got lucky again there. Let's get about 130 feet to the hole. Sorry, excuse me, 160 feet to the hole. See what he does with this. And another shank. That wasn't even close. That was way right, way short. Carson, about 100 feet away, he's jump putting. Nestles it right under the basket for the tap in. Jake needs to make this putt to stay alive. Never say never, though. He's been sinking them all day. But, Carson's licking his lips here. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He just did it again. Are you kidding me? 45 feet away. All the pressure in the world, he just decides to sink it again. Pushes it to hole 11. 332 feet. These two both have the power to just take the wide hyzer out, which Carson opts for. Sitting nice, a little short, but unobstructed putt. Jake pulling out the destroyer with a forehand. Interesting enough. Hey, let's just shank it again, right to the ground.
Accidentally delete that?
That's 3 shanks in the past, what, 4 shots. I don't know what's happening with him, but he's staying alive. He's got 250 feet to go to the basket. He has a low ceiling right up when you get to that, right up when you get to the basket. So he's got a verdict out. Beautiful line though. Hey, he's pinned high, right on that tree. He's circle's edge though. Carson, take it down. Tickles the chains. Doesn't have the putting magic Jake has right now. Jake, can you do it again? Of course. Of course he does it again. Pushes the hole. We go on to hole 12. Third hole and sudden death. 291 feet. That path to the left is out of bounds. Garden tree in front. A couple trees on that left side there, or the right side there as well. Carson gets it through. He does leave it quite a bit long, though. He's about 40 feet away. Jake opting with that destroyer forehand. Leaves it a bit short. Doesn't clear that tree. Kind of knocks it down, though. Avoids a skip. Now Carson needs to sink this putt. Doesn't quite put enough on it, though. Jake About 25 feet away. He does have those low branches in front of him, though. And that's it, folks. Jake Sutherland, your 2021 match play champion.
Okay, Jake, now you gotta jump into the...
Let's look at that again. Of course, he does it with the putter, just like he's done on the past few holes. Mr. Clutch. Congratulations, Jake. I want to thank everyone who came out to play match play this year. I had a ton of fun running the league, and I know everyone had a ton of fun playing it as well. We're going to be back next year, so if you want your chance to get on coverage, just have some fun. Come on out.